Hey there guys, how are you today, and welcome to another episode of I Ask Twitter. Yes, this is the series where I ask a question on Twitter about Formula 1, and with the answers I get on Twitter in responses, I make a YouTube video. So, this week, kinda in preparation for the upcoming Bahrain Grand Prix, I asked Twitter for 3 things they want to happen at the 2019 Bahrain Grand Prix. And now, I think everybody is very excited for the Bahrain Grand Prix because Australia was pretty good by Australia standards. So by that logic, Bahrain is going to be an amazing race. And I'm pretty excited for it. And tell me down below who you think is going to win. But in terms of things we want to see happen, let's start. So, Nicole says that Kimi Raikkonen in that Alfa Romeo will get into the top 6. He's hoping that Renault are going to improve and that McLaren are going to get into the top 10. Well, I guess it's going to be a difficult one to have Renault improving and Raikkonen in the top 6 and McLaren in the top 10. I think that could be an interesting result there. It certainly need a close race. Of course, Ricciardo can easily improve from his ambitions an outing in Australia where he broke his front wing and then retired basically, so he'll be hoping to score some points at least. But then Kimi Raikkonen in the top 6 is going to be a challenge. He'll take some high profile retirements, and probably the same with McLaren in the top 10, although in the last race Lando Norris was pretty good. Moving on now to what Robbie has to say. So he says Verstappen to get pole position, race win and fastest lap, which remember would be an extra point now. Basically, finally getting some luck at Bahrain. So yeah, Verstappen has had a rough few seasons in Bahrain Grand Prix, a few retirements along the way. Because remember last season he had a difficult race, he had a clash with Hamilton. Hamilton then had some really strong words to say for Verstappen. And I think in 2017 Verstappen had a brake failure, I believe. You might have to correct me in the comments on that, I'm not so sure. He wants Raikkonen to finish P5 for Alfa Romeo. I think maybe that's a little bit pushing it. But you would have to have a high profile retirement of one of the normal top 6 cars. So you never know though. And then Charles Leclerc to get a first podium of his career in P2 or P3. So is that saying you don't want Leclerc to win the race? I don't know, but I'm hoping Leclerc does well. I still think he can be better than Vettel. I thought it was bad in the Australian Grand Prix that Ferrari stopped Leclerc overtaking Vettel. And hopefully in Bahrain, Leclerc is going to come out on top. Next, Laurie says that Leclerc is going to win, but he wants Leclerc to win. Vettel to come second, so Ferrari 1-2, and Hulkenberg to come third. He wants it to happen. So Hulkenberg coming third, of course, never had a podium in Formula 1 as Nico Hulkenberg. Been close on a few occasions, but I think it's getting to the point where he has to get one soon. Sorry about my phone there, by the way. And we'll have to see what happens there with Nico Hulkenberg. And as for Leclerc and Vettel, that mean a Ferrari 1-2, which would be super exciting. But whether that's going to happen or not, it didn't. Based on what we saw in Australia, it's not going to happen. But normally, for Bahrain, Ferrari step it up a notch, and maybe just maybe they're going to be able to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Finally, at Tishu, who replied today, he just wants a 3-way battle for the win. And to be honest, I think that's what we all want. I'd love to see Mercedes versus a Ferrari versus a Red Bull for victory. And I know you guys all know who I want to come out on top, which one of those drivers I support. But yeah, that's what I think we all want to see. And with that, tell me in your predictions, not what you want, your predictions for the Grand Prix in the comments down below. And any ideas for future I Ask Twitter questions, put them down in the comments down below or tell me them on Twitter. And I'll see you guys next time.